What's up, YouTube? CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football. Happy Wednesday. Going to be doing something a little bit different today, guys. Going to call a whole bunch of new plays, so check it out. Slay shouted out Trips Corner Strike. I use it so much. I wanted to chat with you about other stuff. So we're really going to dig into play calling philosophy. So when I say that play calling can trump team, I don't mean just using the stock plays that I use. It's the philosophy behind the plays I use. So I'm going to use a bunch of new plays, and we're going to talk about philosophy. So we'll close with philosophy, but I'm going to start by just going through some plays. So we're going to kick it off with halfback angle. Now in this play, we've got a bunch of different reads, but my main read that I'm looking to hit is the running back. I want to hit him early before he gets behind the linebackers. Some people like to take the deep ball to the tight end. It's just really risky. So here I step it up, look for a hole, and hit him right there before he gets past the linebackers for a first down. So then, guys, let's go with another one here. Just to show you more plays, guys, I want to show you that it's not a particular play that causes the strategy. So here, we're going to go with Trips tight end wide receiver corner, the kind of cousin to Trips corner strike. You've got that same corner route, but you also have this angle route. You've got a flat route. There's just so many different routes here. In this case, the running backs covered. Crabtree, no, I forced that throw, guys. Bad throw. Don't throw to that throw when he's covered like that. I do like to run on second down, especially second and long. It's just a safe way to go. So here we're going to go Trips tight end, halfback counter. It's just a good run. We look for either a hole up the middle or a hole up the outside. And unfortunately, we got blown up there. So it brings up 3rd and 10. And here, guys, I'm going to use a play that I've used a lot, spread slot flags. I just think it's a great 3rd and 10 play. I either look to go to the tight end or wide receiver one, depending on where the corner goes. If the corner goes back with the tight end, I'm going to hit wide receiver one on the flag route, which is here. He goes back, so I take that flag route. Unfortunately, it sets up a short 4th down, 4th and 1, but 4th and 1 is manageable. There's just a lot of options. So in this case, I'm going to use a counter-breakable play that I know can break even a critical counter and just do what it takes. So in this case, it's motion cross. We do have counter formation. We know that because it's a nickel zone coverage, which means 2 linebackers, and the corners did not take a little step. So we're going to look to either hit the crossing route, which is wide receiver 2, or the running back out in the flat. So that's the way to do it. If it's a critical counter, we're going to immediately scramble. If it's lower medium, we can just kind of drift to the right after setting our blocks. They're not just going to jump through the line on lower medium counters. But this play is the best 4th down play, hands down. It can beat any counter. 100% critical, it beats it. So here we go. We're going to roll out. Look at Bird. Wide open on a counter for a first down. Didn't even come up with it. That was counter formation. So next, guys, we're going to use some more plays that I just don't run a lot. We're going to use some of the cheese plays here. Strong eye twins, PA fullback flat. Most of the time it's covered, but you got 2 good routes. Wide receiver 2, which is the crossing route, or the fullback in the flat. One of them is going to be open. My first read is always the safe dump-off route. I want to know if it's available. If it's available, I take it. So right here, Cohen's open. I'm not risking anything else, especially since I have a fast fullback in there, because I know he's going to pick up yards after the catch. So, guys, that's another one. Again, it's more the play-calling philosophy than the actual plays. Strong IPA tight end corner. It's another play. We've got the same sort of routes. We're either going to hit the fullback or the tight end. Again, I always start looking for the short ball, and then I briefly will check up for the deep ball. If the deep ball is open, I may wait. The deep ball was kind of open there, but I just take the short yardage. It's just safe. Here brings up 2nd and 6. Again, I like to run on 2nd and long because you get dime formation. Bunch halfback dive is a good one. You either go up the middle or take it outside if the middle gets all clogged up. But it's a great run. So there the middle was clogged up. I'm just going to take that off to the left. Do a little trucking, do another little trucking because Dante Foreman's a beast, and take that in for the touchdown. So here we're going to go toss. I'm not going to explain it, guys. You see me run this one. But when I say philosophy, I don't mean you have to copy my plays. And honestly, on All-Madden, Trips Corner Strike is not that great. It's a lot harder to pull off. So there's other plays to do that. I like to do LVL. That's my thing, especially since Hey Steve Dave is now on YouTube. Don't learn from me on All-Madden head-to-head. Go learn from the #1 guy in the world in All-Madden head-to-head, and I'll stick in my lane, which is LVL, where quite frankly, I do hit very consistently and hit above my weight. Even with my low 82 or 83 offense, I'm not afraid to hit the highest defense on their team and still put up a Kobe. I mean, I'm not. Just LVL, and it's all about the philosophy, guys. And we'll talk about the philosophy a little bit here and then a little bit at the end. But again, I want to show you some more of these same plays. Just to give you a little bit more variety, no trips, corner strikes. So I'm using a bunch of plays that I haven't really used much on the channel. We'll kick it off, halfback angle. Once again, the main route I look for is the running back. However, you also have that flat route that can be open if they drop into a deep zone, which is wide receiver 2, Bird. If you get man coverage, that out route for Crabtree can be a beater. And if you get a strong safety blitz, you get basically your tight end one-on-one with a linebacker, which can be a deep ball. But again, I very, very, very rarely am going to call a go or streak route just because they're interception prone. I like to throw passes that have 0% chance of getting intercepted. And I kick myself when I throw somewhere that could get interception. So here we're going to trips tight end halfback counter. I'm going to use that or bunch dive for second and long pretty much every time. It's just a safe play. Here we pick it up. And look at that, guys. We take it almost out to the 50. So play calling philosophy. We'll talk about a little more between drives. So here we go, guys. We're going to show a few more plays. In this case, we are going to use halfback option. A lot of times people will look to, and we have man coverage. We know that because the cornerbacks took a little step right when they lined up. Some people look to the deep ball. Against man coverage, I look to do that little square route from wide receiver 2, and I like to always flip it if needed to keep that side on the long side of the field. Against man coverage, he's going to get wide open. Look at that. He gets wide open, and we just take it all the way up inside the 30. Brings up a big first down. So guys, from here, going to show you guys and try and feature just a few plays each game just to kind of show you what's there and kind of keep it focused and be able to change things up from time to time. So we're going to use strong IPA fullback flat. If it's not countered, it's a great play, but a lot of times people counter it just because it's really effective and it's really easy. It doesn't require block setting or anything. I'm just going to take the dump off because it's there. That's why I like a fast fullback, because quite frankly, you know, he's going to get a lot of yards after the catch off of just a really short pass in the flat. So here we go, guys. We're at 4th and goal. We are inside the 5, so I'm going to use the best broken goal line play, which is thanks to Hey Steve Dave again. If you're not sub to him, go check him out. Fullback flare. Here we go. We're just going to lob it up to the fullback, who is not going to have anybody near him, and it's going to be an easy touchdown, guys. That's just the way to run this play in the goal line. It only works inside the 6-yard line, and you can even get it off even on a critical counter and not lose yards. So there we go. We take it to Cohen, take it around the edge. So when I talk about play calling philosophy, I'm not saying to just copy my plays as a whole. What I'm saying is that in each situation, you want a play that has specific characteristics. So every first down, what I look for is I look for a play with big play potential, potentially even something that can take it to the house in one strike. But it can't just be a play like that. It also has to be a safe play, where if I'm up against a critical counter, I don't want to get sacked. That happens on any play action play. A critical counter on play action is a sack. That's why I will only run play action on first down. Not second, not third, and God forbid fourth. If you run play action on fourth, you literally have somewhere between a 25 and 50% chance of getting sacked, just naturally, not countered. So I personally will only run play action on first down. Some will run it second, but please, 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 calling play action on third or fourth down is not smart play calling. So here we go. We're going to go halfback angle again. Going to look to hit him while he's open kind of early and pick up the big play. So first down, think home run, but think safe home run. You don't want to lose 10 yards on first down. On second down, what I'm looking for here, let's take a look. We're just going to do another it was first down, so we're going to go PA fullback flat, but we're going to get the deep ball this time. That time the flat was covered, so I took the deep ball, and as you can see, it was a big one. So second down, look for a safe play. At most on second down, you want to lose 2 yards. Any play that can lose more than 2 yards, even on a critical counter, is not okay in my mind. My goal on first, second, and third down is not to lose yards under any circumstances. Here we hit Cohen, bring it out, pick up the first down. So on second down, I like to run if it's a smart run, like bunch dive and strong or trips tight end halfback counter. Both of those can beat a low and medium counter. And on a critical counter, they usually only lose about 2 yards. So I think that's a great play for second down. Third down, I take running off the table as well. On third down, I am looking for a conservative, safe pass. And what I mean by that is I want to play that even on a critical counter, I can just throw it away. Here we're going to go Y motion stick, which we're going to hit the tight end on. It's a pretty safe play. It can be counter broken, even on a critical. It's one of the few. So brings up 2nd and 2. Again, I like to run on second down. Bunch halfback dive, get you that dime formation, which is great. Didn't get the first down. Brings up 3rd and short. On third down, I always pass, and it's got to be a play that can either counter break or throw it away. Preferably one that can get positive yards. Spread FL drag can do that on a low and medium counter and can still throw it away on a critical counter. On this one, the main read is going to be the tight end, Ingram. Here we go. He hops out. We get him. And that's touchdown number 2, guys. So remember, first down, big play, but something that's not going to lose yards. Second down, losing yards, at most 2 yards. If it's possible to lose more than 2 yards on a play, like a critical counter sack, don't call it on second down. Something safe, so either something you can throw it away on a critical counter or even convert on a critical counter. And guys, I'm just going to hop in here. I'm going to show my team. I did take out, because Shamar commissioned a special series. He gave me some coins to do it, to test out some players. I pulled them out. I don't want to use them in LVL. I want to show you guys that a free-to-play team can do this and can do this very effectively and consistently. So I'm still using that free team. We will go ahead and kick off our final drive here, guys. Yeah, actually, so that actually, I think, was our final drive. I guess I lost track of that. But you see, we've got a ton of good guys in here. I'm going to just pause the video there and talk to you for another minute or so. I mean, we've got a ton of good guys, over 100 offenses. And even still, I'm the lowest offense in the league. And I always hit the highest defense available, always. And I'm confident. I'm confident in doing that. And the reason is because of the way I call plays. So first down, home run play, but don't lose yards. That's why Trips Corner Strike is so great. Second down, most you can lose is 2 yards, and usually that's only if you choose to run. Second and long, you usually get good run formation with certain run plays. Third down, I don't run. I always use either a short or a long pass, something that can either break a counter for positive yards or throw it away, but losing yardage on third down is not an option for me. If it's possible for me to lose yardage on a third down play, that play is not available to me to use on third down. And the reason being is anything you do to lose yards on first, second, or third sets up a long fourth down. On fourth down, there's only one goal on fourth down, guys. Convert. If it's 4th and 4, I face palm. I just face palm anytime I see someone throw like a Hail Mary or a deep ball on 4th and 4. Don't think about that. You only need to think about converting. Get the first down and then try the big deep ball. I personally won't ever call Hail Mary, but if you call Hail Mary, do it on first down, not on fourth down, unless it's like 4th and a mile. But even then, I think there's better plays. So fourth down, if you need 4 yards, go for 4 yards. Don't try to get any more than 4 yards. Just convert. Once you convert, go right back to it. But if you use this system, it's not about knowing like a few key money plays. They help, don't get me wrong. And you want to use the best play in the situation. But there's a big playbook and a lot of plays are viable. And ultimately, if you want to be in a top league, you really need to know how to use most of them. Because what you're going to do is you're going to encounter what they call live countering, which means someone's going to watch you during drive 1 and they're going to change up their game plan to counter the stuff that you're calling. So when you try to use that on drive 2, if you're trying to use the same playbook and you only know a few plays, you're going to get screwed, guys. You need to know the whole playbook. So think less about using the play, more about the play calling philosophy. If you can get that down, guys, you're really going to get more consistent. Now, don't get me wrong, things like pocket movement, knowledge of the playbook, having money routes, and those all matter. But the single biggest thing in my mind, guys, is smart play calling. And I don't mean just copying my plays. That helps. Copy my philosophy. Find plays you like. It may be a play that I don't use, but as long as it fits the mold of something that's not going to lose yards ever on second or third down. If I lose more than 2 yards on second down, and if I lose any yards at all on third down, I did something wrong in my mind. And I'm going to go back and study my film and figure out what I did wrong. I hope this, guys, helps. I hope this helps, guys. I'm sorry. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and welcome. My goal is to help you become better players. That's the whole purpose of my channel. I was a rookie last year, worked my way to the #1 league in the world, and I want to share my experience and knowledge with you to help you get more consistent at scoring in this game. If you like what I do, hit that like button. If you have questions, comments, something you want to see, something you're unsure of, leave it in the comments. I'm still small enough where I check and read every comment. I try to either like or respond to them all. But anyways, thank you once again to my man MM Slay for both showing Trips Corner Strike to the world and another great shout out. Unfortunately, I didn't get the bump, so I think Wifey is going to be happy that you're not going to get the Wifey stream this weekend. At least it doesn't look like you are, because I think most of Slay's audience that cares about gameplay is already here. And everybody else who maybe doesn't care about gameplay is not. But I love you guys. Got 2 videos today. I'm going to actually drop the other one before this one, even though I'm recording this one earlier. But I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.